Yes. Perfect. 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 Wow. Look at this rock I just found. Can you see how clear it is? Very neato burrito. Huh, huh, huh. I haven't really filmed a personal laughter exercise in a while because I'm nervous. And it's okay to be nervous. Yeah, it's okay to feel nervous. And I'm glad that I'm filming it now. I went outside. The sun is gonna set like soon, and I'm glad that I'm outside right now. What do I want to start doing? Let me start laughing with my little fingies. Ho ho, ha ha ha, 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 ho ho, ha ha ha. I wonder if I could come up with like a different beat. That beat I always do. Ho ho, ha ha ha. What if I did ho ho ha ha ha, 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 ho ho ha ha ha. There's something super sparkly on the ground here. Some of these rocks are freaking sparkly. Let's see, what other beat can I think of? I want to do something that I can like dance to. What is something I can dance to? All right. Ho ho ha ha ha, 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 ho ho ha ha ha. Yay! Look at that, was fun. That was a fun one. Is that dude, freaking, it's like my brain just went blank. Perfect. Time for a brain bath. Yes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unzip my cranium. Zip. And now I'm gonna take out my big beautiful brain. My big beautiful brain. Yes. My big beautiful brain really does so much. And I always say this, but it deserves some tender love and care. So let me grab my laughter soap. Luckily I have it in the wilderness. Look at this. Look. Time to put some soap on my brain. And it always makes this noise. Yeah, I need a lot of soap. Let me shake it out. Shake it out. And just scrub it up, dub. There's like an echo. I can hear myself laughing. Ha 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 ha! Ho ho ho! I wonder if the camera can hear the echo. Get the hind brain. Must scrub hind brain. And the brain stem, and the brain stem. What do we call this? The frontal lobe. I need more soap. Ah. Ooh, my brain smells like Russian sage. Is that what they call it? There's like a thing that grows around here called Russian sage. I don't know if this is it. I don't think that was it. Some bushes around. But yeah, Russian sage smells nice. My laughter soap smells like Russian sage. My brain smells like Russian sage now. Yum. Where's my towel? I need to wipe off the soap. Yeah. Ooh. Wipe it off. Make sure I get in those folds. Those deep, deep, deep brain folds. And get all the crud out. I'll just toss it over there. Ah, brain. Big, beautiful, clean brain. Refreshed, renewed. Well, I'm just gonna put it back in my cranium. And then zip it up. Zip. Oh, I do feel different. Ooh, maybe we can do some mental floss now. We'll take out my floss. Something in my pocket. Make sure I have enough. And what I'm gonna do is just stick it in one ear and pull it out the other. Oh, yeah, it makes that noise. I'll just floss my brain. Oh, 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 oh. I've recently been like cleaning my ears with Q-tips with a friend who also cleans his ears with Q-tips, and yeah, I will not be stopped from cleaning with Q-tips. Try as you may, health professionals. Do I feel sorry? Maybe a little bit. But when he cleans his ears with Q-tips, he makes this face that's like, ah. It's amazing. Oh, she's so fast. Anyways, so I was just thinking about that when I floss my brain. Does it feel that, like, can I make that same face as him? Like, oh, oh. I don't know, man. But I got some crud deep in there. Oh, 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 oh. Flossing my brain. Oh. 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 Oh, 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 oh. A little bit more in there. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I got it. Pull it out. Let me wad that floss up and I'll toss it next to my rag for my brain bath. Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel it in my ears. Between them, too. Well, let's see. How about, I was thinking about menus today, to order different things, and how overwhelming the feeling is when I see just like all of my options in one place. And I thought, like, okay, I've worked at like food places before, and when customers are looking at the menu and then they're asking me lots of questions, sometimes I love talking about all of the items on the menu, and then sometimes I'm like, oh wow, it's all written down, it's all right there, like I don't want to repeat it because it's all right there on the menu. And just thinking about the different feelings that I've had when it comes to menus, or like menus for choosing anything, not just food. But what if I had a laughter menu? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, a laughter menu. Okay, let me think. I'll have different categories for right now, I think I'm just going to look at a menu for sandwiches. All right, laughter sandwiches. I think this one is the ho 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 ho. Ooh, and it comes with ho 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 ho. Yum. I'll repeat that. It's the ho 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 with ho 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 ho. How am I going to remember all of these? All right, next one looks like the ha 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 ha. Gluten-free. And that one comes with hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. Okay, so what was that sandwich? I already forgot. That's fine. That's fine. I'm allowed to forget things. Oh. Davy, you're so fast. Sweet little baby. What if I just did dog laughter? This menu thing's getting a little... See what I'm saying? Menus can feel so overwhelming. Yeah. I love Davy. Sometimes, like, she inspires me. So this is dog laughter. You sniff around like a dog. I guess you don't have to. I really like pretending that I'm a dog, so I will sniff, like, the floor or just something, a flower, a bush, a stinky pile of garbage, whatever, someone else. If you're gonna sniff someone else, maybe let them know what you're doing. But for the inhale, to fill our lungs, we're gonna take small sips of air in through our nose until our lungs are full, like 10, 11, 12 inhales like this. Can you hear that? I'm sniffing. It sounds, can you hear me sniffing? I don't know, it sounds like this. Maybe one more. Am I full all the way? And then to let it out. Ow! Okay. No, I don't. Time to become boring. We're out of practice. I used to do a laughter. Yeah, I used to do my laughter exercise around her, and I'd ask her to, like, lay down, and I would just walk around her or over her or clap or make noises, whatever, because I would love to have her not jump up on me when I'm doing my thing. We'll try this again. I'm sniffing. I've been thinking about hamburgers recently. And hamburger in American Sign Language is... But I can't be sure of what I'm doing with my thumbs, really. So it could be... Thumbs are really important. Thumbs are really important, and I am not certain. Either way, I know it's like I've got a ball in my hand, like I'm forming my burger, and I'm going to make a little whoop, whoop. hamburger. And then French fry is this. Although I don't know if it's 2 hands or 1 hand. But I remember that because this is F, the letter F. So clever. Pardon the heck out of me. And if I were going to grab a French fry, I might just grab it like this. Like one French fry, hamburger, and French fry. Love that. I was talking to my friend about this this laughter thingy that I came up with my little group in a laughter yoga class. And although I do not eat at a certain fast food restaurant, this laughter, like, I think about it all the time. It goes like this. Ha 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 ha. Do you hear the jingle? I'll do it again. Ha 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 ha. And it's look at the letter that I'm making. Can you tell if I go whoop, 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 whoop? What letter is that? What's the jingle? I feel like I don't want to say the name of the fast food restaurant. But if I say it 3 times, like, maybe it will appear out here. Look, there's a really cute tree up there. I can't flip my camera around, but there's a really cute tree right over. You can't even see it. Ha 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 ha. She just farted. Oh, little baby. That was so funny. You jumped up and then you farted. She is, you know, she's allowed to fart. So am I. One of the things that I loved about hiking with dogs, when that was my job, to like pick up a bunch of dogs and go on a 1-hour hike and then take the dogs home, was like I could fart willy-nilly. Willy freaking nilly. Nobody cared. But if I'm working in an office, don't fart in an office. I mean, sure, I get it. Offensive odor or something. That's so funny. But yeah, farting is on my mind. I wonder if I could make up like a farting laughter yoga game. Wow, it's like I have so many. It's like a bathtub with a hole that the water can drain out of, and one of those plastic rubber stoppers. And all of the thoughts in my brain feel like a bathtub filling up with water. And I would love for those thoughts to come out of my body through my mouth, maybe? But the plug is there, and nothing's coming out my mouth. This is funny. I could talk about my medicine. So I have been taking medicine for some executive function for 2 years now. When did I start? I think August 2023. And I moved not so recently, but I kept my provider from my old city and was just doing like telehealth appointments with her and getting my prescription refilled. Well, my provider left the clinic that she was at. So I needed to refill my meds, but I could not make an appointment with her or, anybody. Not that I tried too hard. Basically, I got an appointment with a provider in my new town, and they fit me in so quickly. I really thought that I would need to wait at least 1 month. Really, like when I lived in Salt Lake City and I wanted to make an appointment to see someone just as a general practitioner to get established, like have my first visit. The waiting list was 3 months. 3 months! That's a long time to wait. But yeah, in my new town, I only had to wait 1 week. I only had to wait 1 week initially, but I didn't make my first appointment. I like woke up and then I went back to sleep and then I woke up again and it was like, oh, like 10 minutes until my appointment. Great. I'm not going to make it. So then they fit me in the next week. And yeah, so yesterday I had my doctor's appointment. I was happy to be prescribed my ADHD medication. And I went to the grocery store to pick it up, and they told me that it's not in stock. And they're ordering, like they need to order more, which is super, super not surprising because my first few experiences of filling my prescription for methylphenidate was rough, dude. Calling all of the different pharmacies, seeing who had it in stock, who was accepting new clients or patients or whatever you call them. I went to several different grocery stores before landing on a grocery store near my house who like repeatedly just was able to fill my prescription, which was really sweet. I don't really know how the pharmacists go about that, if they prioritize people who live nearby or I don't know. I was just super lucky to, for more than a year, have a consistent supply of my medicine. So it's been 2 weeks now without my medicine, and I feel things very differently. And it's cool that I notice that I feel them differently. I want to put my phone down somewhere, but I just really wanted to get out of the sun. But the sun is still up. Look, it's like not even at the point of disappearing yet. I think the things that I notice that feel different are, like, I'm not going to try to explain them all right now. The thing I want to try to explain is how I'm able to notice that I feel things differently. I'm still feeling like very disappointed when I forget things, and I'm still feeling so irritated when I struggle with things, and then it's like I get to just freaking notice, oh, I'm feeling irritated about this. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling irritated. I'm like noticing this feeling of irritation. What's going on right now? What's going on right now? This is happening. All of this is happening. I don't know what's happening. Oh, being confused. Oh, yes. Being confused, being uncertain, unclear feels so it feels frustrating. I think it feels scary. I feel like there's a lot of fear and sadness around being like uncertain about something. And luckily I am surrounded by people who I trust to like take care of my emotions. I feel comfortable telling them what's going on for me, or like asking them to repeat themselves, or asking them to rephrase it, or just saying like, whoops, I didn't do that. And now what do we do? So that's nice. And still, I am not avoiding the feelings of disappointment and frustration, and honestly sometimes like hopelessness. I just noticed my hair again. I love that it does whatever it wants. It kind of inspires me. Yeah, noticing a feeling of hopelessness. And then I think that because I feel like I'm in a position to notice the feeling. I've got like a buffer zone, like a big squishy comforter that's wrapping me up. So like when a door opens and the cold air starts coming in, it's like, oh, the cold air has got to really work its way through my big squishy comforter before it gets to me. Yeah, so when I notice those feelings, I've got like distance, space, whatever word, just like more capacity to witness those feelings and honor those feelings and like continue on with those feelings, which is sometimes really, really hard. I think I'm saying it like it's easy to do, but sometimes like going throughout my day, being aware of my freaking feeling that's like, oh, I just want to cry right now. What's even going on? Like, I am more sensitive to my emotions. So my emotions are being like listened to. I like have this little thing in my calendar, or a reminder on my phone. It pops up 3 times a day. And I did this. What month did I do this? Because in my 200-hour yoga teacher training, Brittany, my instructor, said, put a note in your phone. We were talking about limiting beliefs. And I don't remember how she phrased it. Like something that I think is true, that like maybe I could help myself like see with a different perspective. I don't know how to phrase this idea of limiting beliefs right now. I mean, the way that I absorbed it. Anyways, the reminder in my phone says, my body is whispering to me. Because I like that visual of my body whispering to me, and I'm able to hear the whisper. And if I began ignoring the whisper, purposefully, intentionally not addressing the whisper, maybe being so distracted with something else that I just genuinely am unable to notice the whisper, well, then maybe my body will scream to get my attention. And freaking heck yeah, body, do your thing. Being screamed at isn't something I enjoy, although I understand why it's a useful tool. I just think about like what has happened in the past where my body has screamed at me, and then it's been like, oh, I am no longer able to avoid this, like, even if I want to. In the brain and the body, I can talk about that later. I think I'm getting off the rails. Oh, you know what? We were talking about medicine. I'm going to take some laughter. Yeah, I'm going to take some laughter pills since I can't take. I am really hoping that the pharmacy has my medicine tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm doing a full day of childcare. That's like my job. My hair is so funny. That's my job. That's like my source of income is, nannying and watching the children. Yeah, there's 2 kiddos that I watch, and I live in the house with the family, and I watch the kids. Tomorrow I have a full-on day, and I think watching the kids will be difficult. Last week, yeah, I mean, I've done it before where I haven't been on my medicine, and I watched the kids been on my medicine. I don't know how I feel about that phrasing. It is what it is, whatever. Words are words. Say them to convey a meaning. It's just that, like, I know that I have, like, these habits built into me of, like, compassion and patience and opening up my perspective, so that when I communicate with the freaking children, one's 2, one's 4, communication is profoundly and deeply different than, well, is it so different than communicating with adults? Yeah, sure. It's very different and it's very similar. It's very similar. It's just that when I'm with the kids, I am regulating not just myself, but also them. So if they're sad about not being able to have any more cookies because the cookies are all done, like gone, like there are no more cookies, like maybe I'm also sad about having no more cookies. This seems like a silly example, but whatever. So it's like, okay, I'm going to address my feelings and their feelings. So sometimes I'm regulating myself in front of them so that we can regulate together. Sometimes I'm already great and I'm just thinking about helping them regulate. It's like co-regulation, like, yes, join me in my energy stream and we shall be sad about how there's no more cookies, and that's okay to feel sad, and also we're going to get through this. It's harder to come to that conclusion that quickly in the moment when I'm not taking my medication and I'm there in the moment with a kid who's perhaps really crying, like screaming, crying, or maybe even hitting me, or maybe even just not saying anything. Sometimes they are so sad and they don't do anything, and then it's like, oh, that's also, I feel so sad looking at that, where it's like, kiddo, you don't really need to shut down and hold all your feelings in. Like, it's okay to express them. In fact, like, I'm here to listen to you. You can tell me how you're feeling. As long as you're not hurting me, like, I'm willing to listen. You can tell me 500 times today about how you're sad that there are no cookies. And I might feel irritated listening, but like, it's okay to feel irritated. Okay, whatever. Laughter pills. Here we go. God, thank goodness. There is no dose. I took the lid off of my bottle. No dose. Baby, come. Big echo. Thanks, Davy. Do you want a laughter pill too? Come on, jump up. Oh. I don't know if you're going to be able to see her taking a laughter pill. Here you go. Ho, 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 ho. My turn. Ho, 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 ho. You want another one? Ho, 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 ho. Wow, you are getting some gray hairs. This is so exciting. She got gray hairs all over her tum-tum. Yeah, like I said, there's no dose, but they're not regulated by the FDA. So laughter pills, take at your own discretion. And, maybe drink some laughter water to help them go down. David, get down. Woo! Another one. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, one more. And I'll put the lid back on. Ooh, the sun is still up. Sun's shining. Maybe I'll go home now. This is nice. I really wonder, like, if I filmed, because I feel like once I turn my camera on and start doing this in front of the camera, it's like, wow. Doing a laughter yoga session with other people in real life, like if we're all sitting in a circle looking at each other's faces, is so unique, because each person there is having like their own experience, and I feel really inspired just by watching someone or hearing a comment from them, or even just the way that they move and the way that they laugh. It can like trigger some imagination where it's like, oh yes, now actually, yeah, let's go on a roller coaster. A laughter roller coaster, of course. But I'm by myself, but I'm also performing and being perceived. Even if no one is really here watching me, I'm thinking about all the people who could potentially watch me. It's just interesting. I'm just like unmedicated right now, and I am appreciating having this experience, because all the comparison that I'm able to make, like, and reminding myself to have compassion for myself and trying to be non-judgmental. And it's really wild. Like when I mentioned how I'll still feel so disappointed in myself for forgetting things. Like, I went to a friend's house and I left my jacket and my backpack at their house, drove all the way home, like more than half an hour, got home and went, oh, my jacket and my backpack, they're still at my friend's house. The faint residual habitual feeling of disappointment that leads to judgment and the story of like, well, I'm horrible. Is life even that great or worth it? I know that sounds really intense as I say it out loud, but it feels that way. It goes to a very intense place when I feel disappointed in myself for being forgetful. Or, yeah, forgetful, careless, lazy, like all those words that I just grew up and then some. I didn't get curious about having ADHD until I was well into my 20s. I think I got diagnosed when I was 29 years old. So that's a long time to have the habit of feeling that feeling, labeling it that thing, and then letting the story follow. And now, because I have these habits of compassion and non-judgment and what other words do I want to put to that? Basically, I can see that I am experiencing that feeling, and I can go, wow, Dorothy, good thing your friend is really nice and your bag is safe at his house, and you can message him and say, whoops, can I pick it up tomorrow? And, use a different chapstick, not the chapstick in the backpack that I forgot. What am I talking about? Oh, you know what? I forgot. all that brain floss and the towel that I wiped all the crud off with during the brain bath. It's down here somewhere. I'm gonna go back to the spot. While I'm walking, I'm gonna do the amazing chant, and I'm gonna do it 3 times. Because if someone's watching and wants to do it with me, it's really fun to just do it 3 times. Here's how it goes. I am amazing. You are amazing. We are amazing. Yes. If you're watching this and you are near someone, with someone, or like if you're watching this with someone, like maybe you can point at each other, look into each other's eyes and say, I am amazing. You are amazing. We are amazing. Yes. I am amazing. You are amazing. We are amazing. Yes. One more time. I am amazing. You are amazing. We are amazing. Yes. The funny thing is that I passed the spot where we were at because I was so excited about the amazing chant. But here we are. I know we were here because I had my phone propped up on one of these ledges. Ah, good. It's here. I bet y'all didn't notice while we were doing our thing. I'll put my phone somewhere else. That this turned into amazing cream. Here, I'll grab some for you. Yeah, the amazing thing about amazing cream is it can transfer through the Wi-Fi. So here you go. Oh, it's so good for you. Freaking good for your hair. Grab some more. Rub it into those dry spots or any achy spots. Oh, yeah. Make sure you get it on those achy spots for sure. This one smells like lavender and oatmeal. Ooh, yum. I do love that. I've heard that Amazing Cream is a really wonderful deodorizer. Get it in those stinky spots and in between your toes. Cool. Nice. Yeah. Now, last one. Here's how it goes. You're so much fun to be around. 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 Even when fun is not the goal. Even when fun doesn't feel like the fun that it's felt like before. You're so much fun to be around. I love you. Bye.